Rashad, why you didn't hit me up?
What's up, Rashad? Hey, Rashad.
What's up, Rashad?
Thank you, Rashad.
Brother, I love you, brother.
What's up, Rashad? What it do, boy?
Hey, Rashad.
Start with you, JC. Great game, for you overall, but didn't end the way you wanted it to end. Take us through that last series, the last minute of the game.
Yeah, we didn't get a stop. I think for me, I need to take responsibility of a missed box out on Skylar. They were able to get a wide open three for Erica Wheeler, and then down the stretch on the last possession, she just made a really good play. Skylar's a pro, and pros are gonna make good plays, but I think for us, we just gotta lock in and focus, and all it takes is one possession. And I think those last two possessions, we kind of lost a little bit of focus. And that's what I said about the last time I did media, is being able to finish out these games and knowing that the little things matter and the little details matter. So again, we're going to take a look at the film, see what we can do better, see what we can do to improve, and keep moving forward.
I don't want to be a negative Nancy. 25 points tonight. What worked for you tonight? What did you feel like you had going?
I was just getting into space, taking what the defense was giving me, just being able to make good reads and make good decisions.
JC, this question is for you. I asked BG this question as well, so I want to get your thoughts. Her word for describing Bree's season was spectacular. What is your word to describe Bree's season?
Phenomenal. Bree has been such a key piece for us day in and day out. She comes in, she does her work. And in the game, she's such an impactful player on the defensive end and the offensive end. You really have to pay attention to her. And she's doing all the little things, whether it's rebounding, setting good screens, knocking down threes. She's doing it all for us. So she comes in every single game and she gives it her all, and she's been playing phenomenal.
And Bree, this one's for you. You had your 8th double-double tonight. You and Nneka were just kind of going back and forth down there. A lot of great footwork between the two of you. Is it always kind of like okay, I saw Nneka do this, let me go down there and try to get mine back?
I mean, I wouldn't say it's like that. I think it's just, doing whatever the team needs. Guarding Nneka is no easy task, but I just want to make it just as hard for her on the other end. So I think just being able to establish position early and, my teammates are finding me and, just finishing the play, for the team.
Yeah, people will pinpoint, and this can be answered by either one of you guys. People will pinpoint the last minute as where people felt this game slipped away, but it felt like there were times tonight, especially in the first quarter and the third quarter, where you guys were just a little bit out of rhythm on offense. Is that accredited to the Seattle defense, maybe the absence of Ryan? What do you guys have to say about that?
No, I think it was us. I think we started off turning the ball over a lot, and I think that was one of the emphasis of this game, knowing that I believe they lead the league in steals. And so I think for us, it was just a lack of focus and us just being lackadaisical with the ball. And then again, in the third quarter, they were able to run out and make conversions. They're also one of the top teams in conversions of fast breaks. So I think it was just that being, again, locked in on the details and the game plan. And I think we lost focus in that first and third quarter. And that's when they were able to go on a run. But I think it was just us, trying to rush and do things that were out of the flow of our offense. And they were just able to turn us over. So I think it was just our mistakes.
Bree, we'll match you this team in every game. What do you feel like is to be able to turn the corner for this team? What do your team need to do in games like this to finish and turn the corners on these close games?
I mean, I think it's like JC said, I think it's locking into the little things and the details. Coach harps on it all the time. And I think, we're seeing it firsthand to be the great team that I know that we can be, and to compete with the great teams in this league. We have to take care of those little details, whether that's a box out or a missed defensive assignment or, just taking good shots. I think it's just, locking in every possession into those details. And that's what's going to take us over the time.
Thank you. Y'all have a good one.
This one for the A. Rashad, why you didn't hit me up?
What's up, Rashad? Hey, Rashad.
What's up, Rashad?
Thank you, Rashad.
Brother, I love you, brother.
What's up, Rashad? What it do, boy?
Hey, Rashad.